Topics 1 through 4, Cumulative Benchmark Assessment. Write your name. Number 1. When multiplying a number by 10 exponent 5, how is the decimal point moved? A. 5 places to the right. B. 5 places to the left. C. 4 places to the right. D. 4 places to the left. Number 2. Estimate to find the correct answer for each expression. 349 and 6/10 through 112 and 8/10. 173 and 3/10 plus 78 and 4/10. 817 and 2/10 minus 597 and 1/10. 108 and 8/10 plus 159 and 3/10. 270, 220, 240, 250. Number 3. Trina lives 4 2/10 miles from her school. Richard lives 75 hundredths times this distance from the school. How far from the school does Richard live? Show your work in the box. Number 4. A. Which expression is not equivalent to 1 24 hundredths times 9/10? A. 124 times 90 times 100th times 100th. B. 124 times 9 times 100th times 1/10. C. 124 thousandths times 9 times 10 times 1/10. D. 124 times 9 times 1/10 times 1/10. B. What is 124 hundredths times 9/10? Number 5. Seth has some boards that are each 24 hundredths of a meter long. He places 6 of the boards end to end. A. Shade the grids to model the total length of the boards. B. What is the total length of the boards? Write your answer in the box. Number 6. An auditorium has 29 rows of chairs with 115 chairs in each row. How many chairs does the auditorium have in all? Show your work in the box. Sandra is 56 and 43 hundredths inches tall. On her 5th birthday, she was 43 and 27 hundredths inches tall. Which equation shows how much she has grown since her 5th birthday? A. 56 and 43 hundredths plus 43 and 27 hundredths equals 99 and 70 hundredths inches. And 43 hundredths minus 43 and 27 hundredths equals 13 and 16 hundredths inches. C. 43 and 27 hundredths minus 56 and 42 hundredths equals 13 and 16 hundredths inches. Or D. 43 and 27 hundredths plus 56 and 42 hundredths equals 99 and 70 hundredths inches. 8. Which decimal makes the equation true? 30 and 34 hundredths plus blank equals 42 and 4 hundredths. A. 11 and 7/10. B. 11 and 8/10. C. 12 and 3/10. D. 12 and 7/10. Number 9. Dan wants to swim 2,500 laps in the pool before a swim meet that is 16 weeks away. He plans to swim 160 laps in the pool each week for the first 15 weeks. A. What is the total number of laps he will swim during the first 15 weeks if he swims 160 laps each week? Show your work. B. Predict whether Dan will be able to swim 2,500 laps before the swim meet. Explain your answer. 10. Find two numbers that round 83 and 6/10 when rounded to the nearest tenth. Write the numbers in the box. 83 and 5/100ths, 83 and 548 thousandths, 83 and 609 thousandths, 83 and 65 hundredths, 83 and 58 hundredths, 83 and 2/10. 11. Compare the values of the digit 8 in the number 6084 and in the number 9821. 12. Alyssa buys 23 boxes of toothpicks for a school project. There are 255 toothpicks in each box. What is the total number of toothpicks, T, in all of the boxes? Write and solve an equation for T. 13. A. Select all of the partial products for 3 and 4/10 times 1 and 2/10. 3 times 1 equals 3. 3 times 4/10 equals 1 and 20 hundredths. 4/10 times 1 equals 40 hundredths. 1 times 2/10 equals 20 hundredths. 3 times 2/10 equals 60 hundredths. 4/10 times 2/10 equals 8 hundredths. B. What is 3 and 4/10 times 1 and 2/10? 14. Tyrell spent $3.37 on lunch. Daniel spent $5.09 on lunch. Use the models provided and mental math to answer the questions. A. What was the total amount that the two boys spent on lunch? Amount spent, $3.39, $5.09. B. How much more did Daniel spend on lunch than Tyrell? Explain how the diagram helps you find the answer. Daniel, $5.09. Tyrell, $3.37. The difference in the amount spent. 15. Patrick walks 78 hundredths of a mile each day. A. How far will he walk in all if he walks this distance each day for 14 days? B. How could you use either multiplication or addition to solve this problem? 16. Select all the equations that 10 exponent 5 makes true. 7 times blank equals 70,000. Blank times 5 equals 500,000. Blank times 3 equals 150,000. 4 times blank equals 400,000. Blank times 9 equals 450. 17. A department store sells 152 pairs of jeans for $29 each. Which is the best estimate of the total sales for the jeans? A. $3,000. B. $3,500. C. $4,000. D. $4,500. 18. Each shaded area in the grids below represents a decimal. A. What is the sum of the decimals? B. Explain how you found your answer. 19. Maura ate 8 and 5/10 containers of yogurt 1 week. Each container held 5 and 4 ounces of yogurt. A. How many ounces of yogurt did she eat in all? A. 40 and 2/10 ounces. B. 42 ounces. C. 45 and 9/10 ounces. D. 76 and 5/10 ounces. B. Round the answer to A to the nearest ounce. 20. Write greater than, less than, or equal to in each circle to make the statements true. 20A. 5 plus 2 and 63 thousandths, blank, 7 plus 603 thousandths. 20b. 200 plus 93 10,000ths blank 250 thousandths plus 93. 20c. 30 and 4/10ths plus 1 and 80 thousandths blank 30 and 800ths plus 1 and 4/10ths. 20d. 2/10ths plus 600ths blank 1500ths plus 150 thousandths. 21. A farmer has 24 crates of plums ready to sell. Each crate contains 208 plums. How many plums does the farmer have in all? Use reasoning to explain how you can use estimating to check your answer. 22. Choose the correct product for each expression. 7 and 4300ths times 10 exponent 2, 743 times 1/10, 74 and 3/10ths times 100th, 743 thousandths times 10 exponent 4, 74 and 3/10ths, 7,430, 743, 743 thousandths. 23. The number 600ths is 1/10 of which decimal? A. 6 thousandths, B. 6 hundredths, C. 6 tenths, D. 6. 24. Brandon stands on a scale holding 2 boxes. The weight of Brandon and the boxes together is 61 and 56 pounds. Brandon's weight without the boxes is 53 and 28 pounds. A. What is the combined weight of the 2 boxes that Brandon is holding? Draw and label a bar diagram to represent the problem. B. One of the boxes weighs 5 and 49 pounds. Describe a way to determine how much the other box weighs without using a scale. Then find the answer. 25. Find 2 decimals that are equivalent to 5 times 10 exponent 2 plus 3 times 100th. Write the decimals in the box. 50 and 3 thousandths, 500 and 30 thousandths, 50 and 300 thousandths, 500 and 3 thousandths, 50 and 30 hundredths, 500 and 3 hundredths. 26. Nick and his classmates set a goal of reading 8,000 pages in 18 weeks. The first week, they read 398 pages. Nick says, since 400 times 20 equals 8,000, we will reach our goal if we read 398 pages each week for 18 weeks. Do you agree with Nick? Explain. 27. Evan wants to find 8/10ths times 9/10ths. A. Use the hundredths grid to model the problem. B. What is the product? Explain how you used the grid to find the answer. 28. What is the sum? 38 hundredths plus 7 and 5/10ths plus 10 and 36 hundredths. A. 7 and 88 hundredths. B. 11 and 49 hundredths. C. 18 and 14 hundredths. D. 18 and 24 hundredths. 29. Leah buys 32 strips of ribbon. Each strip is 11 and 2/10 inches. A. Estimate the total length of ribbon that Leah buys. Write an equation to show your work. B. What is the exact total length of ribbon that Leah buys? Blank inches. 30. Analyze the chart. A. Use structure to describe the pattern for moving from left to right across the chart. B. Use structure to describe the pattern for moving from top to bottom down the chart. C. What is the missing decimal in the chart? How can you tell?